And here we are, Lake Havasu, the famous London Bridge falling down. With my brother Sishan.
Hey, Carrie.
Hey, Carrie.
Hey. Hi.
We got a whole group, Tom. We don't forget you. All right, we got a whole group down here to enjoy the day at Lake Havasu here. Real live Wisconsin people, indeed.
Go Packers.
So they built this, they numbered it brick by brick and brought it over here one brick at a time and reassembled it from London to Arizona of all places. Cool, huh? You got the beer cruiser going out here, yeah. With the octagon. Pour the beer in there and what, 8 people at one time can guzzle? That's awesome.
Into the river system, makes its way past Needles, California, passes underneath some pretty historic bridges. How many of you guys have been on the I-40 bridge between California and Arizona? Yeah, a lot of you guys have. You probably recognized a white arched bridge like this to the south side. Carries a pipeline today, but that's the old historic Route 66 bridge. That's where Route 66 used to cross the Colorado River prior to I-40. The river continues under those bridges, flows through the beautiful Topak Gorge to the north of us here by about 10-15 miles, and then the Colorado River went off there along the Continental Divide. It makes its way into the central part of the state of Colorado. It kind of parallels I-70 for quite a few miles. Very close to Grand Junction, Colorado. Also makes its way past Glenwood Springs, Colorado. And then it enters into the state of Utah, very close to Moab, Utah, and Arches National Park. Winds its way through the Canyonlands National Park. Joins up with the Green River from Wyoming. And the Green River and the Colorado then enter into Lake Powell. Anybody on board been up to Lake Powell?
Hold that thought, hold that thought, hold that thought.
Woo! Woo! Make some noise, as you're driving by. Another military. What they did here in the Mojave Desert, they established a number of sites, and they would fly down here to Site 6, and there were some facilities down here. They could spend a few.
Hi.
Oh, you're about where you're at.
Back to Glasscock. And then Tom, and then Daryl, and then me, and then your mom.
In this area, not so much anymore. About 7, 8, 9 years ago now, something like that, the sheriff's department came in here and put an emergency lane back in here so they could get back here in case of an emergency. And when they did that, then the young people didn't like it so much anymore, and they needed to go to they started going to other spots such as the Sandbar and Steamboat Cove to the south of us. This rock up here in front of us is called Jumper's Rock. And yeah,
let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, the young people, and I stress young people, you know, they climb to the top of that rock, or some of them halfway or 3/4 the way up, and jump off.
What's the water depth?
Right below Jumper's Rock, it's about 35 feet.
What's the water temperature?
Water temperature this time of year is probably in the mid. Maybe low to mid 80s.